Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today is that time of the month. We are doing another new moon reading. So tomorrow, February 27th, we have a new moon in Pisces, which is very exciting, right? I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's all about new beginnings, okay? Because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac before we restart with Aries, and a new moon is all about welcoming new beginnings, fresh introspection, new insights. And with Pisces, that's a very dreamy, very introspective, intuitive sign. So I feel like we're going to get clearer on what is true for us, right? In a deep soul way, not just, not just surface level, not just, society placing expectations on us or worrying about, what should I be doing? But I feel like we're really getting to know ourselves in order to go towards this new beginning with Aries season. And to me, Aries season, the zodiac new year, is like a true new year for me because in January, where I live, right, it's still very cold. We still get more winter storms coming, and it's really a moment to me like to think about what do you want the springtime, the Aries new year to embody for you, right? So I use the I don't even know, like the holiday new year to think about what I want to start cultivating for spring Aries season. So I feel like that's just going to come full circle, and it's just going to be a big time of just asking yourself what makes me feel good, what am I ready to go towards, what am I ready to let go of. And I really do feel like it's not going to be in a way of, like shock and awe, like aggressive changes, but I feel like we've already done that. But I feel like it's about fully accepting certain things, getting ready to go towards new beginnings, and I feel like it's going to be very positive, very beautiful. So let's see. Get a little protein shake action. All right. So let's get into it. Spirit, let's get messages for the collective for this new moon in Pisces. Most important themes, guidance, insight, clarity, wisdom, please, and thank you. All right. What I like to do for my new moon, full moon readings, I like to find the card in the deck and see what cards are surrounding it, and I just take that as a message, which is interesting. These are the only readings that I do that. Don't know why I started, just felt like it was right, and I like it. All right, so let's see. Let's look for the new moon in Pisces. And this is like the new moon before we get into eclipse season. So again, I feel like this is just the time to get clear on what you're ready to go towards, what you're ready to release, these new beginnings that you're ready to initiate. And then eclipse season is really about going through the transformations that new approach, that new lifestyle, that new version of you is ready to embrace. Okay, I like it. So with new moon in Pisces, we have meditate and contemplate. Absolutely. It's all about going within and really reflecting on what works for you, getting to know yourself on a soul level. And that's literally been my goal since January because obviously, like I said, it's the new year, and January is when my birthday is. So it's always a big time for me to think about, okay, what do I want this next year to look like for me? And that did involve me meditating a lot. I definitely suggest getting some books that help you identify your values, your morals, and what you want your day to day life to be. I have a book called Create Joy. That's a really good one, and that's more like a workbook. And then I'm reading the Book of Secrets right now by Deepak Chopra. And it's just so beautiful, because both of those books really force you to kind of strip down the noise of the external to really get to know yourself on a soul level. I also have my planner, which is the Magic of I. It's a very beautiful astrological moon planner, and that not only does it tell you what's going on in the stars and all that, but there's a lot of different questions about what are your intentions, what are your goals, all of that. Like in the back of it, or maybe it's in the beginning, whatever, but there's like 7 different categories that it's like, okay, what are your inspirations and what are actionable steps you can take? So I definitely think that this time right now, and probably a lot of you have been like doing this working up to this new moon, but it's about really getting to know yourself, really allowing yourself to sit in the quiet to understand who you really are, what really matters to you. Not what matters to other people, not what you feel like you should be doing, but what you truly want. I love that. All right, so surrounding this card, we have you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Beautiful. I like the way this card is looking. It's like you're looking up at the moon through the trees. So this is giving like wider perspective. This is like bird's eye view for me. I really like that. It's like letting you know that nothing can stop you. You know, the world is your oyster. The horizons are there for you to explore if you're ready to go towards new ones. This is a time to really have faith in yourself and to understand that in order to get towards your goals, you have to be clear on what those goals are for you. How do you, not only what the goals are, but what is the approach you want, right? With my business. And see, another thing I like to do is to make collages, like cut out magazines, very, throwback, right? But that helps me get clear on what feels good for me. And it makes it a lot easier, right? Sometimes when you journal about it, it's like, well, I don't know what, but with pictures and words and phrases, if you see them in a magazine or on Pinterest or whatever, and it lights you up, it speaks to you, save it, cut it out, put it on your mood board. And by the end of it, you do get a clearer vision of what you want and what your goals are and how you want to get to them. So for me, I did this with my friend Macy. Shout out Macy. At the beginning of the year, we went to a coffee shop, cut out some stuff from a magazine and things like that. And most of my stuff was about being conscious, um, in a flow state, doing what makes you feel good, not out of force or control, but out of trust, out of patience. And that has been a really necessary shift for me because let me tell you, last year with my business, I loved it. There was a lot of growth, but there was a lot of overworking because of fear for me. I was doing like 4 classes a month. I was doing events, and I also work full time at a restaurant. And like I was just doing way too much. And I have my YouTube channel, a newsletter. It was too much, you know. So this year, I'm definitely took a step back, allowed myself to reevaluate and find the approach that works for me. I love it. All right. And we also have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. So it's almost like once we get clear on our goals, once we have faith in them, once we see them clearly, right? Again, I'm just seeing somebody just looking up and seeing the whole picture now. Then we just go after it. We go after it. We have faith. We have fun. And I'm noticing how these two are like a blue, like kind of aquamarine teal color, and this one's like purple pinkish. I don't know. I like that. But yeah, getting clear helps us get close and make it happen. It feels good. It feels good. Okay, so let's see. We're going to read out of the book New Moon in Pisces. Again, this is like one of the few readings that I actually read out of the book for you guys because I just think the more details, the better. All right, meditate and contemplate New Moon in Pisces. Let's get into it. This card speaks of dreams, romance, of soulmates, and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. That's beautiful. Yeah, I feel like there's a euphoric feeling that comes with that clarity, right? Getting clear on your morals, your values, how you want to show up for yourself. It makes it all so much easier because then you don't force, then you don't question. It's kind of like what I tell people with like love. If you want to stop questioning if somebody's your person, just get clear on what your perfect person is like. And then you don't have to keep shooting in the dark. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. You create your own reality. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Beautiful. And see, with Be Bold and Make the First Move, you're close to achieving your goals. They're letting you know if you want something to happen for you, go out there and get it. Speak love and life into what you want. And don't be scared to be bold and go towards what you want to go towards. Because if you don't believe in it, if you don't take action to make it happen, it's not going to happen. Right? And that's another thing I've been doing a lot is instead of like, because I'll overthink. I don't know if it's the Aquarius air energy. I don't know. Probably. Who cares? Right? But I'll overthink. I'll literally like crack my eyes open and be like, okay, what do I need to do today? How do I know this is what I should do? How do I know this is how I should start my day? I used to do that. But then I was like, okay, if these are my goals, like, right, with my business, with the lifestyle I want to live, the person I want to become, how does that person show up? Let my actions speak for themselves and just show up how I know I want to show up. And just trust in it. I love it. Okay. Attune to the moon. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Exactly. Don't overthink about it. Envision where you want to be, who you want to be. Get clear on those morals and values. Like for me, what's important to me are slow mornings, right? So it's not like I wake up, jump out of bed, go work out and do all that. No, I wake up and I literally stare outside for like a good 10-15 minutes, drink some water, meditate, and just slow it down because that's what matters to me. Some people, they like to, get the day started immediately and go, go, go. Some people like to sleep in. Just get clear on what works for you. Allow your feelings, your intuition to guide you, not your brain. Additional meanings for this card. Face your fears, they may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani. Let's try it. Om Namo Narayani. I liked it. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. And the teaching. Pisces is the sign of reveries, I don't know, and mysteries, let's say that, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is a sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free reign. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow. And only you know if that's the case or not. I like it. So yeah, if you've been feeling emotional, that's normal, right? Especially with the new moon in Pisces. Like, yeah. So instead of trying to judge your emotions, lock them down, let them flow. Follow them with curiosity. Don't drown in them, but just follow them with curiosity. See what they have to show you about yourself, about what works for you and what doesn't. Because you're going somewhere big, and you want to be able to trust in that and flow in the right way, not force. All right. Well, let's see what else we got going on. Here, let's set these cards up. I literally just use crystals to hold my cards up. It's kind of cute. Okay, cute. All right. Alrighty. So if you've seen these readings before, you know I like to use 2 decks. I start with the Glow in the Dark Tarot. To me, it represents like our little shadow self, what we're releasing, maybe the struggles we might be facing during this new moon. And then I have my Light Seers deck, and that to me represents the light, the clarity, what we need to embrace. All right, so let's get some guidance for this new moon in Pisces for the collective. Please and thank you. Yeah, it's definitely like a big, I feel like a big change. Like I just keep seeing like the Magician, 3 of Wands, the World card, the Fool card. So I really feel like a lot is closing out for something very beautiful to come forward. And it's all centered around trusting yourself, getting to know yourself. And through that, You have the confidence to go towards what you need to go towards, make the moves you need to make. All right, let's get into it. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy. I love it. Okay, let's talk about it. We have the sun, okay? Look how beautiful that is. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of healing, not only like for yourself, but like for your inner child. There's a lot you've had to overcome to get to this space of confidence, to get to this space of happiness, joy, and optimism, but you're there. You did it. Celebrate. Gorgeous. We have the Knight of Wands, the Fool. I'm telling you what, this is a time of fun. This is a time of feeling confident, having trust in the universe that you can take that leap of faith, that you can go towards your passions and go towards the things that light you up, and you don't have to be scared. You don't have to second guess yourself. In both of these cards, because the Fool is, and the Knight is like, I would say the Knights are like 20-year-olds, right? And the Fool is a child. The Sun card obviously has a child. So this is definitely a time of like childlike wonder, allowing yourself to have a very fun, optimistic, energetic approach to whatever this is for you. I like it. We have the Strength card, the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. More children. Pages are children. So yeah, some of you guys could be having a child at this time, but I feel for most of you, it is about letting that childlike wonder motivate you, inspire you, guide you, allowing your excitement, your eagerness to lead the way rather than trying to let logic or what would the adult version of me do, you know what I mean? With the Strength card and the Two of Wands, it's definitely a moment of deciding, you know, am I going to go towards this with faith, or am I going to let myself be held back with fear? Instead of letting fear hold you back, allow yourself to be curious about it. What are you fearing? Why are you fearing it? And how can you reclaim your power from that? Right? Some of you, the fear could be Five of Pentacles. There we go. With the Seven of Wands. Some of you guys, the fear could be, you know, feeling abandoned, neglected, maybe facing rejection, maybe feeling like you're not good enough, not worthy enough, maybe fearing your security and stability. Instead of letting these things get the best of you, what if the best thing could happen, you know? Or what if these things are meant to happen so you could learn and grow more, right? We cannot control the future. We can't. We can prepare for it. We can ready ourselves for it. We can make the best choices possible. But at the end of the day, if certain things are going to fall and, you know, come to an end, or certain obstacles come our way, they were meant to happen. So instead of trying to brace for impact, allow yourself to relax. And that's funny because that's what they say to do in car accidents, right? When you tense up, it makes it harder. But when you relax and let it go, it isn't as bad. And, you know, it's kind of like how when drunk drivers hit people and they're usually fine, it's because they're drunk and they're loose. You know, I'm not advocating for that. Don't do that, please and thank you. But just an analogy to kind of show how that works, right? All right, let's get into it though. Let's see what's going on. New moon in Pisces. Lots of kids. Okay, let's talk about it. So, Six of Cups coming out. Again, 2 more kids. So, I feel like a lot of the, like if there's been a lot of childhood trauma, a lot of that is coming up to be cleared. And I feel like you're healing your inner child a lot as well, which is necessary. Usually, as children, that's whenever we start tapping into our purpose, our passion. But that's also whenever the world can kind of traumatize us and break us down, right? So you're learning to kind of walk backwards to reclaim your power from the past and also get back to your true self. I like it. I'm liking it. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Emperor. Okay, so for some of you, this could involve, with the Emperor, this could involve a father figure, like forgiving your father for something, or forgiving maybe even like a grandpa or an authority figure. Or it could even, maybe if it's not an individual, but like I see like a shift in perspective is happening in regards to masculine energy, an authority figure, power. This could even be in regards to like success and security as well. There could have been a lot of fear about stepping into this power, right? Especially if you have like a person you don't want to be like, then it can make you not stand in your power completely because you think if you do, you're going to be like that person. That's specific for some of you. But it could also be seeing somebody in a different light, no longer letting their abuse or their trauma be your trauma. And we have the Ace of Cups here too. I just see that there is a lot of love, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of understanding coming through for whatever this Emperor energy is. You're seeing something in a different light, you're seeing something in a fresh perspective. And this could also be your desire to be an Emperor energy, right? To have that trust and faith in your abilities, to go after it, to be confident. Let's see, tell me more about the Emperor. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, there could have been like just a feeling of having to defend yourself, protect yourself against this. This could also be a determination to become who you want to be. Let's see. Tell me more about the Emperor. Okay, you're crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're not doing that. Tell me more about the Emperor. Okay, yeah. With the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, it's telling me that this is an energy that you feel you had to protect yourself from. And now that you are in a big body, you've grown older, we have the Hanged Man with the Ace of Cups. You know, you're seeing something totally differently. You are forgiving this energy. And I think you're recognizing that, you know, even though it may not have been what you needed, no, it may not have been what you wanted, but it was what you needed. Because sometimes, in order for us to have the desire to go towards bigger and better, we have to experience worse. You know, there has to be some sort of motivation to get you to do better. And sometimes it can be, you know, a person in our family or a person that meant a lot to us, that they had to betray us so we could stop betraying ourselves and stop settling and selling ourselves short. And I believe we see that now. Gorgeous. All right, what else we got? Oh, that flipped out and then flipped back. So now that we have the forgiveness, now that we've reclaimed our power, we have the Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, which we saw at the bottom of the deck. It's really time to follow your heart, follow your passion, letting your intuition guide you, letting yourself be excited about this new chapter. With the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, ooh, Ten of Pentacles, okay. You are going towards success. You bet on yourself, you found a good team to support you, a mentor possibly, and now you're going towards that abundance. And you're going towards the abundance that you wish somebody, like the family, the stability, the support that you wish you could have gotten when you were going through whatever the situation was, right? Because look, this is like an older man there, kind of like the Emperor. So it's like you're showing up how you wish somebody would have shown up for you. And it's beautiful. And it's all centered around you going towards your passion, you listening to your heart and looking at something with excitement and curiosity rather than like, this is what I want, but how do I know I can do it? You know, that stemmed from this past situation. And you recognize that now, and that's why it's no longer controlling you. I love it. All right, so let's talk about this though, because again, we have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, right? Again, we saw these at the bottom of the deck as well. So at the end of the day, it's a choice to leave a comfort zone or not, right? You can stay somewhere where you're secure, where you know what's happening, or you can allow yourself to expand your horizons. The world is in your hands. You can go towards something new. You can leave the castle gates if you want to. But with the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, I think there's a lot of fear surrounding leaving a comfort zone. That's normal, right? We're all human. We all have a brain. We all have thoughts. We all have egos that try to keep us safe, right? Because these things, I've said it a million times, I'll say it a million more. These things use the past external situations to decide whether or not something is a good idea. So whenever you're going towards something completely new, they have nothing to base it on. They're like, well, how do I know this is safe? You know what I mean? But your soul knows, your heart knows, your intuition knows, your higher self, all these other things. So our job as humans, our job as spiritual beings having a human experience, is to learn how to navigate those things and not let them control us, self-sabotage us, but learn how to face the fear with curiosity and acceptance so that way it doesn't stop us anymore, right? Of course, this could happen. You know what I mean? I tell people a comet could blast through my apartment right now, right? But that doesn't mean I'm going to be a doomsday prepper and, have a bunker underground and try to stay there and be safe. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep living my life. And that's what you need to do as well. All right, with the King of Wands here, I love this King of Wands because with all the lizards and stuff, it reminds us that you're very adaptable. You know what I mean? You've faced challenges, obstacles, setbacks before, and you were able to overcome them. I always tell people, look at your track record. Let that speak for itself. You can handle this. You can face the challenge. And also, that's what life is all about. It's all about challenging yourself to grow and shift and change and overcome. Whenever you have situations that are challenging you to do that, it's going to be scary, but that should let you know you're on the right track. All right, what else do we got? Actually, tell me more about the Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I feel guided to just tap in on that a little bit more. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the World card, the Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. They're letting you know your hard work is going to pay off, right? The universe isn't going to have you work on yourself, do all this, put your energy towards something you love just for it to, blow up in your face. The universe loves you. The universe is always conspiring for you. Believe in that. All right, with the World card and the Five of Wands, I feel like this is you and just different versions of you. You and the ego, the brain, the inner child, like all of this. And instead of these versions of you fighting each other, let them work together to create a harmonious experience for you that is based on authenticity and truth. Okay? Allow yourself to recognize that this is not necessary anymore. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to fight with yourself. And you don't have to allow people to do that with you either. You can walk away. This whole cycle of fear of, am I going to do it? Is it going to work out? Is coming to a close. You know you're going to do it. You know it's going to work out for you. You've put in the work to make it happen, so just trust. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is fate, this is destiny. This makes me think of, I was doing a meditation the other day, and it was like a quantum field thing, and I just focus on like my goals, especially with my business and things like that. And this was a meditation that I kept doing over and over. And so there was one time I was doing it and Doctor Strange showed up. Okay. He's like a Marvel character and he has like a little stone that like helps him control time or whatever. And so he was in my meditation and he said, do you understand that I couldn't even stop this? Something is so set in stone. Something is so much fate and so much in your destiny meant to happen that I couldn't even make it not happen. With all this time warping I could do. You know what I mean? That's how you need to feel about yourself, about this approach, about this new horizon, new chapter you want to go towards. You're meant to do it. Nothing can stop you except for you. Be accountable for that. All right, let's see what else we got. A couple more cards here, and then we'll get into the next deck. We got the King of Pentacles coming out. I love that. Let's see. All right, with the King of Pentacles here, I just feel like this is the energy you need to embody, right? Know that you were meant for success. You have everything around you that you need. You have more than everything you need. And be generous and be grateful because that energy will create more of what you want, okay? All right, we have the Four of Swords with the Two of Cups. All righty. I feel like I heard it, like there's a very healing relationship surrounding you right now. This could be a friendship, family member, romantic, coworker, whatever, but it's something that's very healing. It's something that is reminding you that you're safe, that you have been through a lot, but you are overcoming it. This can be very triggering, especially when you're not used to safetyness in relationships, but allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to surrender. And then you have the King of Swords. Ooh, with the Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely. Your truth is that you know you're meant for abundance. You know you're meant for success and stability. And not just for you, but you know you're going to share the wealth. I just see embrace the power of community on this little artwork thing I have next to me. You're going to this is what I tell people. RuPaul, right? From RuPaul's Drag Race, drag queen, whatever. I tell people the universe blesses RuPaul because of what RuPaul does with the blessings, right? RuPaul starts this show, brings other people from marginalized communities, gives them a platform to speak their truth, to be authentic, to be vulnerable, to have success beyond their imaginations. You know what I mean? That's why you're going to get success. That's why you're going to be blessed, because you know who you are. You know what you're going to do with it. So why would the universe not bless you? You know what I mean? Don't hold yourself back anymore. Gorge. Love it. Okay. So let's get into the Light Seers deck. I like this deck. Very colorful, very cute. See, Ace of Cups, gorge. All right, let's get into it. Let's get some more detail and insight in this new moon in Pisces, please. And thank you. All right. Messages, new moon in Pisces for the collective, please and thank you. And definitely sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already. I send out especially the new moon, full moon stuff, I send out the readings with some more introspection into it. And I send it with a ritual as well. So that's a great way to kind of further your practice. All right, let's see what we got. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Don't worry about missing an opportunity. That's the thing that's going to keep y'all held back, is you thinking like, well, what about this? What about that? How do I know this is right? Because what if that? You know what I mean? What if? We could do it all day. You know what I mean? But where does that get us? Nowhere but being stagnant. Notice this person is sitting down, not going anywhere. Okay? Don't get distracted. Focus on what you want. Focus on what feels good. And let that just be that. Trust yourself. You've got Justice. We've got the Four of Pentacles. What I feel is that we are balancing. We're no longer operating out of like fear, it's like feeling stuck because what if this is a better choice? Or Four of Pentacles, not being generous, not being giving because, well, what if I don't have enough? You know what I mean? Like those are low vibrations. And that's not the energy you want to approach your dreams and aspirations with. So instead of giving your power to them, look at it with truth, curiosity, and see how you can transmute it. See how you can make it work for you. We have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups. It's time to get clear on what you want to go towards. But again, we have the Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. I do feel like there is a significant connection that is helping heal trauma of the past that has manifested into anxiety and stagnancy in the present. Lots of things are being shaken up right now, but for you, not to you, not against you, but so you can go towards what you're meant to go towards with confidence. This thing is so good. I love it. I love a protein shake. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we got going on. Gorgeous. Okay. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands here, letting me know that there was too much pressure. There was too much weight on you, okay? But what's beautiful about this is no matter how much pressure or how much weight, you are never going to give up, which is beautiful, which should even show you more that whatever you're going towards is meant for you. But with the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, I feel like getting clear on what brings you that fulfillment, those morals, those values, will help you release unnecessary burdens, right? So for example, for me, what makes me feel good, what I need is like I have to prioritize my business or else I won't show up in a higher vibration, you know? I'll be mad, I'll get short with people just because I feel like I'm not doing what I need to do, so why am I over here doing this, you know? That's something I had to be honest with myself about. I need my alone time. I'm a big introvert, you know? I love being left alone, right? I love going to bed early. So it's like getting clear on those things helped me create the life that I wanted for myself. It helped me drop the unnecessary baggage and the unnecessary obligations that actually weren't obligations, you know? I didn't have to do any of these things, right? So I feel like that's what's happening, is getting clear on what's heavy, what's unnecessary. What brings you fulfillment? What makes you happy? That's what we need to get clear on and go towards. Because the Four of Swords, it's beautiful. The thing is, I feel all of these, like the Ten of Wands stuff, the baggage, the extraness, came from, it was like a trauma response, right? Like you wanted to be there for everybody. You wanted to make everyone happy. See, notice I'm choking myself right now. Like it felt like too much, right? So now that we realize I don't have to be everything for everybody, I don't have to compromise myself so much and pull myself in a million different directions. Now there's some healing. There's some rest. You need rest. You need relaxation. You need your alone time. I feel we're allowing ourselves to go towards that without feeling guilty. Yeah, I feel we are clear on our goals and desires, but there is some negative ties kind of involved in it. And I think that's just the trauma responses that are kind of fogging up our goals and how we want to go towards them. And that's why you got to get clear on those morals and values so you know, okay, not rushing, slow mornings, things like that make me feel good, right? Or whatever. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I like it. I like it. Gorgeous. Okay. We have the Six of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So yeah, there was definitely a moment where we had to choose to walk away from the chaos. Walk away from ourselves being pulled in a million different directions, doing what everybody else wants you to do. Like, no, that's not working. And so we're done with that. And we're letting our angels guide us towards the calmer waters, the peace. And with that, we have the Knight of Swords. So now that you've really cleared the noise from the situation, now you can move forward with action. Now you can be bold and make the first move. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and that's because he has morals and values guiding him. He doesn't care what obstacles he runs into because he knows he's fighting for his truth. He's fighting for what truly matters to him. That's why he's unstoppable. And that's why you're going to be unstoppable. And with the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, I just see a deeper connection with yourself happening with that Queen of Cups. And that's understanding your emotions, letting your emotions guide you, finding comfort in that water rather than feeling like you can't be involved in it. You know what I mean? Rather than drowning in it. And with the Three of Pentacles, these are beautiful people that work well with you, that support you, that uplift you. You've got a beautiful thing coming for you, a good team behind you, understanding your emotions better, letting them guide you and learning how to navigate that. It's very beautiful. And at first it was scary, but it's all working out. I like it. There you go. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. We have the Magician, Six of Wands with the Justice card. I'm telling you what, things are turning around. See, what's cool is it's like deciding to do what was right for you instead of letting trauma make you respond in ways that didn't make sense. Instead of being a people pleaser, sacrificing yourself, you got to know yourself in a true way. And that has inspired you to just believe in yourself, you know? Like, you're creating a beautiful world for yourself. You're putting in the work and the energy, the attention to manifest what you want to manifest, and it's going to work out for you. You are going to receive your flowers, that success, that support. You're going to be received. Just trust in it. And it's because you're moving authentically with that Justice card and Judgment here too. I love it. Just so powerful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. We have the Devil with the Ten of Swords. So yeah, no longer letting doubt and fear guide you. No longer letting that be the foundation of your manifestations. Not saying, well, what if, or I hope this happens, but moving with a lot more confidence, okay? With the Page of Wands, I love that it's a page too, because it's like, doesn't matter how much or how little experience you have, you're going to move forward with confidence. Because you know that listening to your heart, going towards what fills you up, what makes you happy, will never lead you the wrong way. And with the Eight of Pentacles, pairing that confidence with putting in the work, no doubt. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get where you want to be. You're going to make your dreams come true. You have the perfect recipe for it. Beautiful. All right, let's get a couple more, and then we're going to close it out with some oracle cards. All right, look at it. The Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Look how beautiful that is. You're following your heart, you're following your passion, and you're going to make something beautiful happen. You are. I'm so excited. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. No matter what, like, there's nothing that can stop this from coming, right? No matter who's trying to plot against you, no matter what, know that they will be revealed. So don't even worry about that, okay? Just focus on yourself, focus on your light, focus on going towards your goals and following your heart, and the rest is history, okay? Beautiful. All right, we're going to close it out with a couple more Moonology cards. Thank you guys for watching, and if this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, definitely subscribe. And I do have a free reading giveaway on my channel, so go to my channel, go to the posts community tab, and you'll see it there if you want to enter for a free reading. It ends March 5th, so check it out. Alrighty, let's close it out. Final bit of advice for the collective, please and thank you. Look, surrender to the divine. My favorite card. Okay, that, we'll take that. Okay, so we have don't let your past hold you back. Beautiful, South Node. Okay, your past was here to help develop you to go towards what you're meant to go towards, not to hold you back. Okay, so if you're telling a story where you're a victim, tell it differently. All right, and then it says a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Absolutely. So instead of like absorbing the fears, the doubts, let those show you what you actually want, right? So like if your fear is like, oh, I'm not going to be successful, so what you actually want is financial freedom. So what choices do you need to make to go towards that? How can you be in an energetic alignment for that, rather than letting your fear motivate you and being very frugal and scared with your money? How can you strengthen your relationship with money? And that's just an example, you know what I mean? Last card here, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Absolutely. They're letting you know it's going to happen. Okay? All you need to focus on is releasing the past, getting clear on your morals and values so you can go towards this with more trust and authenticity, and be patient because it's coming through and you're doing all you need to do to make it happen. So believe in that. Okay? Fierce. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Happy new moon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you next time.